What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to talk about AMC GME as well as the broader market. So today AMC was up for 17.99% for the day. It had a high of $14.40. Average volume on AMC is around 50.63 million, but today's volume was astonishingly 89.91 million. So the retail sentiment is coming back towards AMC as well as GME, just because the overall broader market is showing a very positive sentiment towards the upside. Almost each and every stock out there is having an upward momentum into overall stocks. That's why AMC and GME are both pushing higher. Now let's come over to the GME. Now the GameStop was up for 6.81% for the day. It had a high of $143.70. The average volume on GameStop is around 4.83 million, but today's volume was around 7.51 million. Now the main thing around having a trade in GameStop as well as AMC, it's all about timing. If you were able to buy some call options on GameStop when it was around $80, that was the perfect time to make a quick buck out of it. But if you have missed that ride, I would personally say just stay away from GameStop right now. AMC seems to be like a better option because we might have a quite a big of upside in AMC as compared to GME right now. Now we have the GameStop earnings on the 1st of June. Let's see, hope for the best. If there is any positive catalyst towards the upside, then we might experience both AMC and GME going upwards. But most likely GameStop is going to miss the earnings. We might have some sort of a downtrend, but immediately the next day the GameStop will be bought by retail investors, so that all that lost momentum will be coming back into the stock straight away. And we might experience this dead cat bounce for a couple of weeks. We are in a very good position right now when we talk in terms of the overall broader market. Now let's come over to the SPY. The SPY was up for 2.45% for the day. So you can imagine the kind of momentum that is coming into the SPY. A lot of retail and institutional investors have started buying these stocks. Quite a lot of positive sentiment is coming into this pile. Like I have mentioned already, we might have found the bottom just a couple of days back because we were in a very extremely oversold state, and today that's what happened. We are showing a pretty good positive sign towards the upside. Now I personally believe we might be going to the upside at least for a week or two, and I don't see any gap that is coming in the charts of SPY as well, which is the main indicator. I like to play options on SPY because it's very predictable as compared to the any other stock that you're trying to chase. When I compare it with the chart, it's very confusing and it's very tough to actually make a decision on any particular stock as compared to the SPY. SPY has a lot of volume. Even in the bid and ask price of an option in the SPY, there is not much of a difference, and I don't see any gap right now in the chart of the SPY. And if any gaps comes in, definitely the gap is going to get filled immediately. But I personally believe we are going up from here onwards. Now let's come over to the options flow for the AMC. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. All the majority of the whales were onto the downside. They are still betting that the AMC will keep going down from here onwards. I personally believe it's going to be the similar sort of a scenario. Maybe in just a week or two time, it might double in its price, and then we might go back down to $8 or $9. That's why these individuals are very confident. They are definitely buying out of the money put option. That means they are a little bit scared that AMC might have some sort of uptrend, but it will be somehow being covered because they are buying enough expiration days in their contract to be expired. So they have a chance of winning the trade over here. But I personally believe buying a put option on AMC right now is the most dangerous thing you can do right now. Now when I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales are doing, now the mini whales in the retail, they have complete change in sentiment. You can see everything has gone green. All of them are buying call options on AMC, and they're putting a upward momentum into the AMC. Now options flow definitely makes a slight bit difference to the direction that where the stock is going to head from here onwards. Now what I can see in the options flow, it's all gone green. Everybody is buying call option, though there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of it. But I can guarantee you we are going up from here onwards on AMC. Now let's come over to the options flow for the GameStop. Now I have increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. This individual is buying a $60 call option that's going to expire in 20 days. He's paying a $1.52 million premium on it, and he's buying 200 contract, which is not majorly suspicious. Now when I bring down the premium and see what exactly the mini whales and the retail are doing, again like I said, majority of them are onto the upside. The option flow has completely changed. All of them are betting that the GameStop is going to go up from here onwards. They are buying out of the money call options, which indicates that the retail investors are pretty bullish on GameStop right now. Now, when I bring up the put to call ratio, you can see to yourself 68.3% has gone to the call side, and the volume is definitely very heavy onto the call side. The premiums are also heavy on the call side. Just a couple of days back, it was completely opposite. The premium were pretty heavy on the put side, and even the volume was heavy on the put side. And the put to call ratio was difference was between 80 to 20%. 80% was almost put, and 20% was the call side. But now we have family get out of that. Now we are definitely heading towards the upside. Rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the options flow for the GME. Now let's come over to the options flow for the SPY. Now I've increased the premium to max and see what exactly the whales are doing. I can tell you for sure, definitely the sentiment has changed a slight bit in the SPY. A lot of individuals are still betting that the SPY will keep going down from here onwards, but I personally believe there is nothing to be worried about right now. We are definitely going to have some sort of upward momentum coming into the SPY, at least for a couple of weeks. Now there were some options that were coming in today. This was this $7.08 million bet. There were two of them. These are $404 put options that this individual are buying, and they are betting 20 days expiration into it, and they are all betting towards the downside of this SPY. Now I personally believe we are not going down until and unless there is something major catastrophic news coming out of somewhere from Europe, or something related to the monkeypox, or something coming out of the Fed. Now, very honestly speaking, we are having a very clear sky, at least for a week or two, before we get any kind of bad news coming out of the Fed. It's only the geopolitical issue that we have right now. It could come to an end, or things can get more worse. We just have to wait and see how this is going to play out. The rest, there was nothing majorly suspicious coming out of the options flow for the SPY. Hope so you like my video. Please like and subscribe my channel, and I'm going to see you in the next one. Cheers.